Hello everyone, I am Ishwin and welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to learn logistic regression, one of the most important classification algorithm in machine learning. By the end of this video, we will learn how we will use logistic regression, why we use logistic regression, and even we see the example of logistic regression using Python. First, what is logistic regression? Why we use it? Linear regression is used for predicting data and value and numeric values. But what if we have to predict a category? Logical regression is used to classify data or grouping some categories. Like we have to find a probability of completing the work or not. Like if you pass or fail, churn, not churn, diabetes, no diabetes. Like we have to to separate in a category. Logistic regression come under supervised learning algorithm. It predict a binary values like 0, 1 or predict probability between 0 and 1. How does it work? Let's see about it. The linear combination of features. It has the equation of z equals to w1 x1 plus w2 x2 and n goes to n. Then the value passed through a sigmoid function, sigma z equals to 1 by 1 plus e to the power minus z. If the probability of z is greater than 0.5, then it is classified into 1, means probability of doing something work is yes. Or if probability is less than 0.5, then it is classified as 0 and it is taken as no or false. The sigmoid curve squares value into the range of 0 to 1, like 0 to 1. In this, we can see the values from 0 to 1 and predict the value if we pass or fail. Why do we use logistic regression? There are some real world application like checking email or spam or not spam, disease risk prediction, credit card fraud detection, employee entry prediction, customer churn analysis. It is fast and work great with baseline classification model. Let's move toward Python implementation. First, we import all the required libraries like Panda, which is used for structuring data, sklearn. Sklearn is a library from which we take model selection and for train and test our data. And we select the linear model, logistic regression. Then sklearn से हम लोग मैट्रिक्स लेंगे, classification report और accuracy score. Then we create a sample data, study hours and past. Study hours is our input and past is our output, which is predicted by the model. In this sample, if we study for 1 hour, we have failed. If we study for 2 hours, we fail. If we study 3 hours, we fail. If we study 4 hours, we fail. But if we study for 5 hours, we will pass. If we study for 6 hours, we will pass. If we study for 7 hours, we will pass. As if we study for 8, 9, and 10 hours, we will pass. Then we structure this data using pandas, pd.data frame. Then split the data into training and testing set. X is input S and Y as passed, which is our target or our output. Then we classify in train and test model. Then we train our logistic regression model. Then we take evaluation, the predict for new input. As hours is 6.5, if we input is 6.5 hours we study, then the prediction of model is uh, according to the study hour is pass. It means if we study for 6.5 hours, we will pass or else we will fail. This prediction variable student will pass or fail. The difference between logistic regression and linear regression. Problem type. Logistic regression solve the problem like classification, and linear regression solve regression. Linear regression solve regression means which is related to each other, the variable which is related to each other, and logistic regression solve classification, in which we have to divide uh, something in a category or finding probability like 0, 1, pass, fail, spam, not spam. Output of logistic regression is probability 0 to 1, or linear regression is continuous value. Like if to predict the value after 5 days, 10 days, 11 days, and the function or logistic regression is sigmoid curve. As we see, here is the sigmoid function curve, and here linear regression curve is a straight line. Use case, spam detection or probability detection. Linear regression is used for price prediction or continuous prediction. So let's move to what advantages of linear regression, logistic regression. It is simple and easy to understand. Work well, linearly separable data, fast and to train. Good baseline model. On limitation of logistic regression, it does not work well with complex data set or long data set. Only for classification problem, like in which we have to classify something in a categories. Final thought, or in conclusion, logistic regression is one of the most fundamental algorithm in machine learning. If you understand the equation of machine logistic regression, you are ahead to the next step of machine learning, and you are doing well. So stay on the playlist and follow your journey. Thank you. That's all for today.